And we are back with world-renowned antiques appraiser, Dr. Lori. This is going to be so fun. Before we get to the game, though,
okay.
In our first segment, we talked about that amazing find at a Goodwill.
Right.
This lithograph by Calder, as you pointed out, who's from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And she bought this thing for $12.
Right, at the Goodwill.
And $9,000.
Yeah, and that is not an unusual thing to happen because most of us do not know what we have and what it's really worth. And a lot of times, you know, at these stores, these thrift stores and other places where you don't expect it, art is one of the things that you really want to look for, and you want to be careful before you just arbitrarily give something away. You want to make sure that you know what it is worth.
But Goodwill, don't they need you, Dr. Lori? I mean,
Yes.
they need to be trained, right? Because that could have been
Yes.
$9,000 they raised for Goodwill.
That's right. And remember, you know, there are some folks who say, you know what, maybe I want my volunteer position to be at Goodwill, so I have first dibs before it goes to, you know, the public. You know, maybe their resellers doing that. So make sure, you know, I always say, don't let it go until you know what it's worth. So that's what we're going to find out. But it's not unusual for you to find a diamond in the rough.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
let's play this game.
Okay. Dumpster or no dumpster?
So we have 6 items here which appear to be old, but what's valuable, what's not, I have no idea. I have no clue. So
right. Well, I'm going to put on my gloves,
of
and
course.
Let's assume that we are going to clean out Grandma's house. Right?
All right.
So everybody's there, we're in our sweatpants, and we've got the family around. We're all going to help because we have to sell Grandma's house, but we have to get rid of the stuff first. So I'm going to start with this. What do you do with this? This is what you see.
Throw it away.
Okay, right. Trash. Totally trash. Gone. Done. Okay? So
Bing.
now, bing.
Oh, that was good.
So that was easy. You got that one right. So now, then there are the objects that may not be connected to you. So dumpster or no dumpster, Dawn, the fishing lures.
Well, I have boys. We go fishing all the time with all of our creeks around Philadelphia, so I would never throw those away.
Okay, they'd never go.
No.
Most women will make sure that the fishing lures are the first smelly things that go out of the garage, right? So basically, you're right that they should not be thrown away. There's like small scale sculptures, and one sold at a sportsman auction for $101,000.
No.
A 1910 giant Haskell fishing lure sold for that much. So some of them are very, very valuable. The ones here in the bowl are worth about $400, and then the smaller ones worth about $20 a piece.
Amazing.
Amazing. So be careful before you throw away the things that weren't yours, that were Grandpa's, for example. You and I, we're girly girls. We're not looking for these. Yeah, maybe we go fishing with our dad or with our kids, but that's that. Okay, next. You recognize these?
Yes, yes.
You're a
the
mother.
McDonald's, yeah, I'm a mom, right? 2 little boys.
Right.
I'm gonna, because we do save these, I'm gonna say that in the bag, I would never throw these away.
Okay, they'd never go.
Never go.
Okay.
No.
In the packaging, and any packaging that you might have, any packaging is going to increase the value of any object about 20%. So don't arbitrarily start taking things out of the packages. The McDonald land pieces are not all that valuable. They usually range between $5 and $10 for each one, except if you have them that relate to a movie or Star Wars or something that is sort of more within the American vernacular, that kind of thing. So these are sort of your trick, right?
All right.
Sports collectibles. It depends on which sports collectibles. We love our sports teams. We are
E-A-G-L-E-S. You know, we can spell, right?
Right,
We're Philadelphia fans.
Right. But we love our sports teams. This particular piece was specific to the Super Bowl, right? When, of course, the Eagles were playing the Patriots. And they had all of these sort of pieces like this. Dumpster or no dumpster, Dawn?
I would not throw this away.
You would not throw that away?
Because we collect cereal boxes.
Okay.
With my stepson Jonathan, who's now 28, he thought they were pop art.
Right.
And so I did learn that they were actually valuable.
Can be valuable.
I would never throw this away.
And this falls into multiple categories of collectibles. It is a sports collectible, relates directly to the Eagles, and of course it is a collectible like a cereal box. Value on that about 20 bucks. Value during, of course, Super Bowl time, in the beginning of February, this increases in value by 10%.
Cool.
Okay, so know when to sell it is as important as knowing the value. Okay, dumpster or no dumpster?
What is that?
Ah, that's a great question.
It's metal?
That's a great question. It's ceramic.
I don't know.
A great question. That is actually a bear paw, okay?
Oh.
And that is a Native American tafoya pot from the southwestern United States. The hardest part about appraising is identifying the object correctly. What is that? That was the first initial question. You said, what is it, Lori? It is a Native American piece of pottery, black on blackware from the Santa Clara Pueblo. That's valued at $10,000.
See, I would have given that to Goodwill.
See?
So
That's your Goodwill, you know? So you have to think about these kinds of things. That's a wonderful piece, and that's a piece that you might overlook because it's not your taste.
Right.
Okay, so be careful of that. Dumpster or no dumpster? This piece, which is a hand drill.
Probably the dumpster.
Okay, you probably get rid of the old tools.
Yeah.
They're like the old fishing
Okay.
lures, right? Value on that. So probably around $125 to $175 for that piece, which dates to the 1940s. The painting. Unsigned. So you don't know anything about the artist, but an unsigned painting.
I like this. I would never throw that away.
Right. If original fine art, you should never throw away. If it's unsigned, that does not mean that it's not valuable. This is a Pennsylvania Impressionist landscape painting by an artist named Kenneth Nunemaker, and value on that piece is $15,000.
Wow.
Unsigned. It is a studio piece, in fact. And how about the vintage coat?
This I would give to Goodwill.
Okay, so from the 1960s, it's Grandma's vintage coat.
Yeah.
What do you first thing you have to do with Grandma's vintage coat? Look in the pockets.
Check the pockets. There
Right,
might be
because the
some-
coat is worth about $90 from the 60s.
Might be some Oreo cookies if it was my grandma. Oh, we got $100.
$100. So remember, you've got to think about what might have been stuffed into the pockets. Don't just let them go like that.
Okay.
But dumpster or no dumpster, before you start throwing everything out, you've got to know what you've got. Some of the basic tips: original fine art should never go out. Okay. Jewelry, including costume jewelry, should never go out into the dumpster. And furniture should never go out into the dumpster. So if you don't know about all the little collectibles, fine art, furniture, jewelry are always keepers.
Got it. I don't think I did too well, but anyway. So I brought some family heirlooms, and when we return, we're going to have some more fun. Dr. Lori tells me their value.